What is happening, guys? Call of Duty Black Ops here, coming at you with Cyberpunk 2077 character customization details that we might have missed on Cyberpunk 2077's gameplay trailer, analysis, everything we know. So we have 5 different things for character customization. You get your birth record, background check, biometric scan, appearance, and biostats. Everything is going to help with analyzing this kind of thing, and of course this is a work in progress, so this might not be in the final game. You get basically male or female, your ID type, missing data would be your first and last name, your alias is V. Can you change that? As far as we know, not yet. So it gives you your birthday. You might be able to change, possibly you could not have to be like a teenager, you might be able to do like a 35-year-old, because right now you are 23 years old. And obviously your prior things could possibly go on your background, because your childhood hero, it looks like you can choose 3 ones: samurai, rocker boy, sold fortune, or corporate book. I think that's what it says. I can't really read it, it's so blurry. But death of, and then key lives is death of someone, ran away from home, or in first bio kill. Why Night City, ex-lover in town, something to prove, and unfinished business. So basically there's could be things that might shape the way that people will see your street cred, which we'll talk a little bit more. So after we look at all that stuff, it's pretty in-depth. I'm kind of excited to see the rest of how things unfold. Whether it's unfinished or X. You get a lot of things with character customization here. They get like at least five preset faces, one with no hair, stuff like that. You got scarring, other stuff, hair, eye color, and everything is preset. So like your nose has 10 options, mouth, jaw, ears, and skin tone have about 10 preset configurations, so you won't be able to totally mess up your character, which is kind of unfortunate, because I was looking forward to doing something like that. See the immersivity. Shows your style, which is tattoos, the color of your tattoos, and the glow of that as well. You got eye mods, skin mods, blur face, and bodily scars. You can adjust those to 10, as well as your style, which would be, I think, your tattoos, I'm assuming. Clothes you can choose out, makeup, and piercings, which is kind of cool, because there's more than just the clothing that you have. Obviously your jacket will be the only thing that you will be able to change throughout the game. I'm sure clothing you can buy other stuff like that too, but jackets are the only thing that I know that will be able to up your street cred, stuff like that, which we'll look at more later in the video. So this one we're going to take a pretty in-depth look, and it's going to take a lot of our time out of it, but that's totally fine with me. So basically this is your stat screen: strength, constitution, intelligence, reflexes, tech, and cool. Obviously it's all up to speculation on exactly all this kind of stuff that we can look at here. Obviously you can allocate those points to suit your needs. Strength could possibly be melee weapon, or possibly just the overall health meter or damage you take. Constitution, intelligence could be lying your way out of things, hacking, engineering, stuff like that. Tech, who knows what that is. Reflexes could be drug stuff, and how fast to react, when your stamina meters, stuff like that. Cool could just be luck, kind of, and what kind of gear you can get, as well as help you increase your XP meter, would be something I would just speculate. Obviously we can't know this, of course, and this could obviously change, could add more skills in the final game, who knows. As well as I'm saying image and other things like that underneath them. But let's dive into some of the gameplay here, and dive in to, well, actually we'll just skip right over everything, go right to after the first mission. We don't want to look at a lot of the gameplay, because that's already been covered in my last video. Random encounters possibly could occur, and you can see more about the game world and how it's ever changing, stuff like that. Things like credits, stuff like that right there, as well as V going to open up the window. You can see a lot of the other things like that, as well as screen options, being able to see what's on this terminal. We'll look at that here in a little bit too, as well as the mission screen on the top right hand corner. So obviously you get to see a little bit of the Night City. You got a couple messages which you can check out. possibly new opportunities for you. Shows night, morning, and then brain seance. Don't understand what that means. I'm sure they don't want everything to be shown to us at the same time, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what that happens more later. Right hand corner, obviously, explore your apartment, put on your jacket, pick up your gun, check your email, meet Jack downstairs, and then meet with the doc. So those are the 3 objectives that they had set, and we go through all those in this gameplay demo. So after we get done talking on the phone here with Jackie, we go into our special little gear room. And I want to kind of investigate this as well, because there's a lot of things that we can look at here, and a lot of things that it happens kind of quick, and I don't want to miss it as well. So your gear room here looks like, starting at the left-hand corner, is a medicine cabinet, a little computer. Possibly you can edit some of your mods, stuff like that, down at the bottom left-hand corner. You can get an assault rifle, 2 little packs of something, shotgun, 2 samurai swords, 2 sidearms, 1 big, 1 small, maybe like a hand cannon, as well as a display case for some sorts of grenades, and 2 other big squares that you possibly will be able to edit this or get better ones when you go into different types of apartments. But still, yet a pretty cool experience. Also, to your right hand corner, you have a little shower display or something over there. So maybe you can do a little more either cyborg enhancements, or maybe something else over there. Maybe something to do with hairstyle or something cosmetically, possibly. Obviously, we don't really know. A lot of this is all up to speculation on this end. But let's go to the next one. You can also see the player cock the gun. So maybe you can do this to shoot around corners and other things like that. Now we're going to be talking about jackets and special enhancements. Obviously, other jackets will be displayed on this one, because it looks like there's a few to your right. Obviously, they're not going to be able to be looked at, but at least you have something that gives you more than that. Obviously, I talked earlier about jackets only going to be able to do certain things. Like this one has physical resistance and some other types of resistances we can't really see, as well as this being shown on Xbox One as well. So maybe that is something CD Projekt Red is going to be kind of showcasing, or maybe they just like it better to showcase it on Xbox One, because controllers on PC possibly. But maybe instead of The Witcher not going towards PlayStation 3 in this time, they're going for more of an Xbox One approach. That's just another alternative motive on that one too as well. So after we grab our jacket, we're going to be getting down to the streets. We're going to see a couple of quick things here. And we stare at the jacket for quite a while before we actually put it on. I wish there was a cutscene of you actually putting it on, but obviously that might be in the final game, but it's just a programming thing at this point in time. So right here, this is as soon as we get downstairs, it says press X to something. It's by a cola vending machine. So it's possible that a lot of food and stuff else is showing out when you're walking through the city. Is all based on health, maybe gives you a significant health boost. We got this store up here that's called the First Amendment. So that's kind of cool, or just amendment, I can't tell, but it's just weird that the vending machine would let you press X on it so quickly. It is kind of cool that food and other items will help benefit the player further on throughout the game. And then we're going to go, I wish we can see a little bit more food aspect, but it's going to be kind of cool seeing this in later versions of the game. Obviously, right there, you can see that it boosts something there too. And we're going to look at a few of the weapons that we can buy from this person's arsenal right now. A lot of these are really blurry, but at least you can see the types of different pistols. Pretty much everything you've seen in that gear room looks pretty compatible. Two machine guns, one semi, possibly, or a stunner, and then a more compact one, shotgun. So the weapons that are occurring from top to bottom, the top one you can't actually see the name of the gun, but then the next one you got Militech RKD-12, Arachnia Ronin HS-8, which looks like kind of a sniper rifle or bolt action possibly. The next one is the Kang Tao KK-68. Next one is the Nova Griffin AC-104B, and then the Militech ARC-44. I know the picture is extremely blurry, and you can't really see other than that. You do get a quest called V's Got a Gun is shortly after this as well. And there's a lot of other details, but nothing that really shows any other credential stuff. In the trailer, you can see a lot of like the civilians and stuff like that. You get a little bit of better look at like cybernetic enhancements, yet you don't really get to see any of those. So we couldn't really dive deep into those, kind of like any of the other stuff in the trailer. Obviously, all the mods in the game can be purchased. There's a few things like the optical scanner, subdermal grip, which is enables the use of wielded weapons with 50% damage reduction when melee damage. So there's a few things that you can see when it comes to the mod screen, but nothing super crazy. There's upgraded scanners, upgraded Militech weapons, which you can obviously upgrade and go back to the doctor at any point in time. But really, there's nothing other than that to dive into. There's no like special type mods other than going forward into the trailer, which it shows like you cutting people's heads off and stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much all of the special hidden details that I could find in Cyberpunk 2077's official 48-minute gameplay reveal. Now, hopefully when they unveil more gameplay, or possibly they won't for at least a while now, there's going to be more gameplay, I'm sure, to come. And when that happens, we'll dive more into more Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay and find any more hidden clues. If you guys like this video, make sure that you subscribe to find more hidden clues to some of your favorite games, including ones that haven't even came out yet. Make sure you like the video and comment anything that you want. And make sure you subscribe for more great content just like this every single week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.